Because just because something is cool doesn't mean it's helpful for the people I want to serve. That's where most folks get stuck. There's all this shiny stuff. But what actually helps a business owner with limited time, limited resources, and real people waiting on the other end of the phone? Purpose-driven leaders, welcome. This is the Better Impact Podcast, the official podcast of Better Impact Studio, which is an AI agency and consultancy for purpose-led business owners like you. I'm your host, Aleda Clincy, co-founder with my husband, Mike. And listen, if you're tired of doing everything manually, missing messages, and trying to grow with a million tabs open, you're in the right place. We help businesses and ministries use AI and simple systems to save time, serve people well, and grow with integrity, all while honoring God. Around here, it's practical, real automation, real workflows, faith-grounded leadership with zero fluff. All right, let's get into it. Welcome back to the Better Impact Podcast, friend. Okay, real quick. Have you ever opened up the AI world and felt like, wait, why are there a million options? And why do I suddenly want to try all of them? Yeah, same. So today we're going beyond the buzz because AI is a powerful assistant, but it is not about to be your master. All right, let's get into it. So when I first started exploring AI, I'll be honest, it felt like walking into a candy store with 100 options, not knowing what to eat first. There was a free multi-day summit I took, and one of the resources was this massive Google spreadsheet with maybe 100 different AI tools. And since then, even more have come out. So you had everything. Tools for making music, language models, image generators, avatars, clones, content stacks, and so much more. I even made a song for one of my other brands just because I could. And that excitement was real. But I kept asking myself, okay, but what do I actually use? Because just because something is cool doesn't mean it's helpful for the people I want to serve. That's where most folks get stuck. There's all this shiny stuff. But what actually helps a business owner with limited time, limited resources, and real people waiting on the other end of the phone? For us, the turning point was this question. What would be most beneficial to purpose-driven business owners? And if I'm being honest, what could actually become a real sustainable service our agency could offer? Not just playthings, not just experiments. And what we kept coming back to was one thing: leads. The reality is, businesses miss leads every day. Missed calls, slow follow-ups, emails that get buried, messages that come in when the office is closed, and the stats back that up. Research shows that when you respond to a new lead within 5 minutes, you're up to 100 times more likely to connect with and convert that lead than if you wait 30 minutes. That's huge. And if you can respond within 1 minute, some studies show that conversion rates can jump by as much as 391% compared to slower responses. But most small businesses, especially ones without dedicated sales teams, don't chase that speed. They take hours or even days to follow up. And by then, the lead has cooled, moved on, or decided someone else cares more about their time. So when people ask me, what should I do with AI? My answer isn't go build a clone, unless that makes sense for them. It's not go make a voice avatar unless that's what's needed. It's not jump into the newest trend. My answer is this: figure out what you actually do every day. Figure out where the gaps are. Figure out what eats your time and energy. Then ask, where could AI actually assist, not replace, to fill those gaps? For many businesses, that's handling inbound inquiries and follow-ups. That's being responsive around the clock, not just when someone is in the office. That's not losing a lead because you couldn't answer the phone while you were with a client, or because your office was closed, or because no one saw that message until the next day. For example, imagine an AI receptionist that books appointments at 2 a.m. when your human team is asleep, or follows up instantly on a web form submission, or handles back and forth scheduling without you lifting a finger. That's not hype. That's practical. And that's the kind of support that actually helps businesses grow while freeing the owner and key players to focus on people, leadership, and purpose. So, if there's one thing I want you to walk away with from this episode, it's this. AI was never meant to lead your business. It was never meant to replace your discernment, your values, or your voice. AI works best when it stays in its proper place as an assistant, not a master. The moment AI starts dictating your direction, your priorities, or your peace, it's doing too much. But when AI supports what you're already called to do, when it helps close the gaps, handle the busy work, and create capacity, that's where the real power is. You don't need every tool. You don't need to chase every trend. You need clarity. Clarity about how you work. Clarity about where your time is going. Clarity about what actually moves the mission forward. And when you have that clarity, AI becomes incredibly simple, not something to fear, not something to idolize, just something to assist. Beyond the buzz and beyond the hype, that's where sustainable impact is built. AI as an assistant, not a master. I'll see you in the next episode. And that's it for today's episode of the Better Impact Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If this helped you, do me a favor, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And share this with a business bestie or a ministry leader who needs it right now. And before you go, don't forget to grab the free AI Edge Guide. It'll help you figure out what to automate first without the overwhelm. The link is in the show notes. I'll see you in the next episode.